One thing I really want to say, and I want to make this very clear to all my viewers out there. I love hip-hop. I grew up with Big Daddy Kane, you know, the Jungle Brothers, Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, Kwame, whoever you want to talk about in hip-hop. I listen to their music. I party to their music. I listen to hip-hop to this day. I sometimes feel bad for criticizing hip-hop, but I guess what I'm trying to do is to get us men to just take a hard look at ourselves.
So I raised money, bought a video camera, hired a film crew, and began my journey to examine the representations of manhood in hip-hop culture.
Are focusing in on the very deployment of the gun as the paraphernalia of masculinity, as the very symbol of what it means to be a real man.
I told you, one of the flaws in like being from the hood, like everybody wants to be hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. You see people.
You watch movies? What kind of movies do you watch?
Good question. I mean, if you watch Hollywood movies, you see this same kind of violence, this same kind of hypermasculine violence perpetuated in movie after movie after movie.
I jokingly say that I'm in recovery from hip-hop. It's like being in a domestic violence situation. Your home is hip-hop and your man beats you.
If we have a glorified sense of our own victimization as black and brown men, what we must not miss, and what we often do, is to understand that black and brown women themselves are so victimized, not only by white patriarchy, but by black male supremacy and by the violence of masculinity that's directed toward them.
Sort of thing in hip-hop that it is such a homophobic culture oftentimes, and yet it's so completely homoerotic. You know, when LL Cool J's got his shirt off and is licking his lips, it's not just women looking at that. You know, it's guys too. I'm looking for.
They've one-dimensionalized us and commodified us into being a one-trick image. We throwing money at the camera. We flashing, you know, jewelry that can actually give a town in Africa water. We got $160 million contracts because we got happy niggas.
People see who's making decisions about what gets the multi-million-dollar contracts, and overwhelmingly, this is no great secret, overwhelmingly it's white men in suits who are making those decisions, and they're deciding, you know, this makes money, I'm going to sell it. I don't care if it's hurting people. It's a business decision, right?